Good morning, students. Today we will see about most commonly used laser. So already we have seen the different type of classification. Most commonly it is used as a helium neon laser and gallium arsenide laser. So how does this helium neon laser is produced and how it function? So there is a one cabinet of glass envelope, and in that there is a one laser bore tube with helium neol gas as a reservoir inside the glass envelope. On both the output, both the endings, out in inner and outer endings, you have one side is anode and another side is cathode. And whenever is anode is applied, there is a one amount of high reflector mirror is possible. And whenever there is a mixtures of helium neon is used primarily with neon is a pressurized tube which having wavelength of 632 nanometer, and the power output of this can be vary but is most commonly runs from 1.0 to 10.0 microwatt depending on the density of the gas it has been used. Now whenever it is supplied of energy supply via the power cable, this helium neon gas reservoir from the anode and cathode that will be gaining certain amount of energy from the power supply, getting more energy and going to the higher orbit, then releasing the extra amount of electron which can be reflected on reflected mirror and keep on collision inside the glass envelope and keep on producing the energy and releasing the energy which help in the production of laser. Due to continuous reflection from the high reflector or the glass mirror and along with the helium neon pressure gas, because of that in the bore tube there will be collisions of elements and release a certain amount of laser which can be converted and pass via the certain amount of probe, either can be a single probe or 24 diode or 33 diode. According to that it will be delivered to the body tissue. Next type of laser production is considered as gallium arsenide laser. Helium neon was a gas example of gas laser. Here the gallium arsenide is a diode laser. So how it will be used and how it can be function. So basically the wavelength of helium gallium arsenide laser is 904 nanometer, and it is made up of composed of two semiconductor silicon materials that are precisely cut and layer on each other. An electric supply is applied either side of this plate, and resulting in the action is produced when the junction of these two materials is getting adhere and clave surface function particularly to reflecting the surface, and that ultimately produce the coherent light which can be considered as laser production or laser rays. And 904 nm laser is delivered in a pulse mode. Because of that heat produced by the junction of diode chips where two different amount of material has been bundled in a sandwich like material, and because of supply there is emission of laser. Can you see that we have a two different plate of gallium arsenide, okay, which has been embedded with active region or stimulating emission region, okay, that is yellow in color. Can you see that? And along with the gallium arsenide plate there is a claved surface mirror, and current is passing from above or energy is passing from above and producing the effect and producing the release of this laser. So these are the basically two type of laser which is routinely used in a practice, and that can be a mostly a class 3 laser. That was a class 3B. Nowadays class 4, class 6, class 7 laser has been came in a market, but the production formula will be remain same, only the intensity and power will be higher. Okay, like 7 class 7 laser have a power of more than 10 watt, or we can say more than 10,000 milliwatt. Now depend on a different manufacturer, we are using a single diode, 33 diode, 24 diodes, like that, and that can be used for the either single point laser or cluster laser. Now we'll see what are the basic physiological effect of laser while applying to the body parts. So number one is obviously reduction of pain, then reduction of inflammation, then promoting tissue healing. That is a core effect of laser, and which is used for all kind of activity that already we have seen. Any kind of laser is used in therapeutic for biostimulation or photobiostimulation effect. Then recovery from all kind of injuries, especially the wound injuries and nerve injury, increasing the bone as well as cartilage formation by stimulating the bone healing or bone regeneration therapy. These are the basic 5 physiological effect which can be seen after applying the laser in the biological tissues. Each one we will see in detail.